Hello students, today we are going to see chapter number 7 Cash Book and its types of Standard 11 Commerce Subject Account. Today we are going to see Petty Cash Book. Petty Cash Book means the cash book that we are preparing to record small expense transaction. So here in a business, if there are too many transactions, the transactions are divided into two parts. That and for big transaction, main cashier are handling the things, and for small payment like stationery, wages, tea and coffee refreshment expense, and then the courier expenses, etc. is going to paid by petty cashier. So that type of cash book today we are going to prepare. That is called petty cash book. Petty cash book are of two types. Very first is a simple petty cash book where the main cashier is giving lump sum amount to the petty cashier, and the another is a impressed petty cash book where a fixed amount is going to given by a main cashier to petty cashier. So today we will see the simple petty cash book, and here is the sum. So let's see the sum. From the following transactions, prepare petty cash book of Sri Bharat Pai. And on 2015 September 1st, opening cash balance with petty cashier rupees 3,500. So here it is a receipt, and we are going to write down on the receipt side 3,500, and date is a 2015 September 1st. Here we are going to write down two opening balance. And then on the same day, amount received from main cashier 1,500. So here again we are getting some more cash. So that will be 1,500. The date will be the same, 1st September, and here we are receiving money from the main cashier. So we'll write to chief cashier. To chief cashier account. Now let's see the date number 3. Rupees 1,200 paid for salary. So here we are going to write down on 3rd. Here we will write by, as we are paying money, so we will write by. Here we were used to get money, that's why we were used to write to. So here by very first expense is a rupees 1,200 paid for stationery. So by stationery expense account. And the amount is 1,200. Here we are going to write down in the column of total 1,200, and again we will write in the column of stationery 1,200, and in other column we will write dash. Now let's see the next. On date number 4, rupees 800 paid for wages. So date number 4 by wages account. And the amount is 800. Amount is 800, that we are going to write down in the column of wages also. Now the next transaction is date number 5th. Rupees 100 paid for carriage. Date number 5 by carriage account, and the amount is 100. Here we will write in the column of carriage 100 rupees. Now on date number 7, rupees 200 paid for tea and refreshment. 7 by tea and refreshment expense. Tea and refreshment expense. expense account, and the amount is a 200. So that we are going to write down here, and again in the column of tea and refreshment expense account. Now let's see on date number 8, rupees 250 paid for postage and courier expense. So 8th number, by postage expense account. Postage expense account, and amount is a 250. Here we are going to write down in the column of postage 250. Now let's see next on date number 10, rupees 1200 paid to SAR towards the advance salary. So this is not a salary expense, but we have paid salary in advance. So that we are going to write down in a personal account. By SAR account. So that will be 1200, and that we will write in the column of person 1200. Now let's see on date number 11, rupees 150 paid for carriage. 11, by carriage account, and the amount is a 11, carriage will be 150. Here we are going to write down in the column of carriage 150. Now on 12, rupees 180 paid for wages and 170 paid for postal stamp. So here on 12 we will write by wages and postal stamp expense. By wages and postal stamp expense. So that will be total will be 350, and from 350 180 is wages and 170 is a postage. Now on 13, rupees 150 paid for tea refreshment expense. 13, by tea and refreshment expense account. And 150 and tea and refreshment 150. Now on 14, rupees 150 paid for carriage. So on 14 date, by carriage expense account, and amount will be 150. Here in the column of carriage 150, and on 15, other miscellaneous expense amounted 100. So on 15 we will write by miscellaneous expense account. That we are going to write down in the column of other miscellaneous expense. 100 rupees. Here we will write other miscellaneous expense 100 rupees. So this is how we are supposed to prepare petty cash book. Now we have to find out the total closing cash balance. So let's do that. For that, very first thing we have to make the total of the expense account. So let's do that thing. For the total of the expense account, we have to make here. So here total of this expense will be 4,650 and here it will be 980. Then here it will be 350 and for the stationery it will be 1,200 and for the postage it will be 420 and for carriage it will be 400 and other miscellaneous expense will be 100 and personal account will be 1200. Now from this total expense we are going to deduct the total cash. So total cash with us is 5,000. So this 5,000 we are going to keep over here, and from this 5,000 if we are going to deduct 4,650 we will get 350. So this is the cash on hand. This cash we have on hand at the end of first to fourth night. So here we are going to write down by balance carry forward. On 15th by balance carry forward. This is 350 that we are going to take to the next fortnight for the balance. So this is how we are supposed to prepare the petty cash book. Student, you may note down this in your notebook. Thank you for watching this video.